Most people think cataract surgery just removes the cloudy lens, but here's what a lot of patients don't realize. If you have astigmatism and you don't treat it, you'll probably still need glasses afterward. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what astigmatism is and the 3 ways that we can fix it during cataract surgery to help you see as clearly as possible. A normal eye is normally shaped like a golf ball, nice and spherical. With astigmatism, the eye is shaped more like a football. And when your eye has that football shape, light can't focus to one clean point. So instead, it focuses in multiple places, which creates blur. Now, here's why this matters during cataract surgery. So the standard lens that insurance covers is perfectly spherical. If your eye is football shaped and we put in a spherical lens, you only get partial correction. The cataract is gone, which is great, but the astigmatism is still there. That generally means you still need glasses afterward to get your sharpest possible vision. So treating astigmatism during cataract surgery can make a huge difference in how well you see afterward. The first way we can treat astigmatism is with something called relaxing incisions on the cornea. So if part of the eye is steeper than the rest, we can make tiny, strategically placed incisions to relax that steep area. That helps make the eye more spherical. So there are 2 ways to do this. So one is manually, where we basically mark the eye and then we use a blade to make those small incisions. The other, and this is what I usually do, is with a femtosecond laser. The laser maps your eye and places the incisions very precisely. So this works for lower amounts of astigmatism, but it has limits. So it's generally not strong enough for higher amounts of astigmatism, and it's not quite as predictable as some of the other options I'm about to talk about. So relaxing incisions are helpful, but they're usually best for small amounts of astigmatism. The next option is something called a toric lens. A toric lens is a specially shaped lens that cancels out the football shape of your eye. So instead of trying to reshape the cornea, we put a customized lens inside your eye that neutralizes the astigmatism. So there are different types of toric lenses. There's toric monofocal lenses, which sharpen vision at one distance. And then there's toric multifocal or toric extended depth of focus lenses, which not only treat astigmatism, but also give you a range of vision, which helps you see far and near and helps reduce your need for glasses. These lenses are not covered by insurance. So insurance basically says, we'll pay for the basic lens, and if you want sharper vision, that's what glasses are for. So the toric lenses are considered a premium upgrade that you'll have to pay out of pocket for. So here's something that most patients don't know. For a toric lens to work properly, it has to be rotated into a very specific position inside your eye. The lens being off by a small amount can reduce how well it treats your astigmatism. So traditionally, the way we do it is we have the patient sit upright and we place marks on the eye by hand, and then we use those marks during surgery to help orient the toric lens. It works, but we do it by hand, so there is some variability with this process. So today, we can do this much more accurately using laser technology with iris registration. The laser maps your unique iris pattern, measures how much your eye rotates when you lie down, and then places extremely precise orienting marks for the toric lens placement. So in my experience, this gives me much more precise alignment. The laser, though, is not covered by insurance. So if you're investing in a toric lens, this is absolutely the most accurate way to place it, but it's not 100% necessary. Here's the other option, the light adjustable lens. So this, in my opinion, is the most precise option. This lens is different from everything else. So with traditional lenses, we're basically predicting how your eye will heal, and then we choose the lens power ahead of time. With the light adjustable lens, we place the lens, we let your eye heal, and then we measure your actual prescription afterward. If you still have nearsightedness, farsightedness, or astigmatism, we can literally program that prescription into a light delivery device, and then we can use light to fine-tune the lens while it's already inside your eye. So instead of making a very educated prediction with the older lenses, we basically wait and see how your eye heals, and then we can customize your vision afterward. This is the most accurate way we have to treat astigmatism during cataract surgery. So the main downsides of the light adjustable lens is that it costs more and it does require extra visits after surgery. But if your goal is the best possible visual outcome, this is definitely hands down the top option. And if it were up to me personally, this is the option that I would choose. Let's zoom out for a second. If you have astigmatism and we use a standard lens, you'll only get partial correction and you'll most likely need glasses afterward. Treating astigmatism can mean sharper vision, less dependence on glasses, and a much better overall result from your cataract surgery. For many patients, it's the difference between pretty good vision and truly crisp vision that they brag to their friends about. So in summary, astigmatism means your eye is not perfectly round. Standard spherical lenses don't fix it completely. Relaxing incisions, toric lenses, and light adjustable lenses allow us to correct it during cataract surgery. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and feel free to drop any questions in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video.